H2. Stop scrolling. The cruiser they told you was dead just proved everyone wrong. Pause. Hold up. Don't blink, don't scroll. Listen real close, because what I'm about to say goes straight against the last 5 years of motorcycle industry nonsense. We've been told the same story on repeat. V-twin cruisers are done. Emissions killed soul. Air-cooled style is dead. The future is plastic-covered parallel twins with touchscreens duct-taped to the bars. They even said Honda was gonna quietly pull the plug on the Shadow lineup and shove everyone onto the Rebel 1100 like it's the only option left. Well, they were wrong, because standing right here in 2026 is living, breathing proof that the classic cruiser isn't dead. It's just been waiting. The 2026 Honda Shadow Phantom didn't fade away. It doubled down. It came back louder, darker, and smarter than ever. And there's one specific mechanical detail, something the competition completely walked away from, that turns this bike from a fun weekend ride into a forever machine. We'll get to that in a minute. Trust me, it matters. An analog rebel in a digital takeover. Let's be real for a second. Walk into any dealership in 2026, and it feels like you're buying a smartphone with wheels. Traction control on bikes that barely crack 50 horsepower. Ride modes you'll never touch. Subscription fees for heated grips. Menus inside menus just to turn the thing on. Somewhere along the way, motorcycles stopped feeling like motorcycles. They turned into rolling software updates. That's exactly why the 2026 Shadow Phantom hits so different. This bike doesn't try to be a spaceship. It doesn't want to babysit you. It doesn't isolate you from the road. It connects you to it. If you're tired of scrolling through screens just to ride, the Phantom offers something you can barely buy anymore: real simplicity. The engine, built to outlive trends. Let's talk metal. At the heart of the 2026 Shadow Phantom is Honda's legendary 745cc liquid-cooled 52-degree V-twin. And yeah, I can already hear the spec sheet warriors warming up their keyboards. No 100 horsepower? No race modes? Good. That's the point. This engine wasn't built to win dyno contests. It was built to outlast civilization. Honda pulled off something slick here. The engine wears machine-cut cooling fins that give it that old-school air-cooled look. But hidden liquid cooling keeps temps under control when you're stuck in summer traffic. No cooked eggs, no overheating panic. Just smooth, steady running. For 2026, the fuel injection mapping is dialed in even tighter. Throttle response feels almost psychic, smooth, instant, and predictable. The torque hits early, pulls strong at city speeds, and stays rock solid, cruising at highway pace. This motor doesn't demand premium fuel or constant attention. Give it gas, oil, and basic care, and it'll give you decades of loyalty. Design, factory custom without the headaches. Visually, the 2026 Shadow Phantom is a straight-up factory custom masterpiece. Honda fully embraced the dark side, and it works. Chrome? Nah, this bike is blacked out from top to bottom. Blacked out engine, blacked out wheels, blacked out frame. Matte finishes that look downright evil under streetlights. The fenders are aggressively bobbed, showing off that fat rear tire. The solo seat gives it a selfish, no passengers allowed vibe. This bike isn't built for carpooling. It's built for disappearing. Fork baiters up front add old school grit, while updated LED lighting keeps things modern where it actually matters. You get vintage attitude with real nighttime visibility. It looks like you spent months wrenching in your garage, except it comes with Honda reliability and a factory warranty. Ergonomics and ride. Low, calm, and confidence boosting. The Shadow Phantom absolutely nails comfort. With a seat height of just 25.6 inches, this bike is insanely approachable. You don't climb onto it, you settle into it. That low center of gravity makes the 500+ pound bike feel shockingly light once it's upright. New riders feel confident immediately. Experienced riders feel relaxed instead of tense. And for 2026, Honda finally perfected something big. The brakes. The old rear drum is gone. In its place, a rear disc brake with standard ABS. That brings stopping power fully into the modern era, without ruining the analog feel. Smooth, controlled, predictable. Exactly how a cruiser should stop. The competition. Why they miss the point. Sure, there are other options out there. The Kawasaki Vulcan S? Great bike, but it's powered by a parallel twin that sounds more ninja than cruiser. The Rebel 1100? Impressive tech, but visually busy and modern to a fault. Neither commits fully to the classic cruiser experience. The Shadow Phantom does. It feels heavy, in a good way. It feels solid. It feels like real metal, not a plastic experiment. The secret weapon, the detail that changes everything. Now here's the part nobody talks about. And it's the reason this bike is such a smart buy. The shaft drive. Every competitor ditched it. Chains and belts everywhere. And yeah, those work, but they demand attention. Chains stretch, rust, fling grease, and need constant cleaning. The Shadow Phantom runs a sealed, heavy-duty shaft drive. Zero mess, zero maintenance. Smooth, quiet, durable. This is engineering luxury, usually reserved for high-end touring bikes. Honda could have cut costs and switched to a chain. They didn't. That means rain, dirt, long miles. No worries. You can stack 50,000 miles on this bike and barely think about the final drive. That's real long-term value. That's how bikes become legends. The 2026 Honda Shadow Phantom isn't flashy. It isn't chasing trends, and it doesn't need to. It's honest. It's reliable. It's built to be ridden, not updated. This is the kind of motorcycle you keep for decades. The kind that always starts. The kind that still looks good when everything else feels outdated. If you want a bike that respects your time, your money, and your love for riding, this is it. Final hook. Don't miss this. So here's the real question. Do you want the latest gadget on two wheels, or a machine that'll still be running when trends fade and tech gets obsolete? Because the Shadow Phantom isn't just surviving in 2026, it's quietly reminding everyone what a motorcycle is supposed to be. Drop your thoughts below. Shaft drive or chain? Subscribe if you want truth, not hype. And remember, the real rebellion is riding something built to last. The resistance is still alive.